Hey, Grandmaster Jerry Fast Feet Fontanez, the founder of the Unified Martial Arts Network. UMAN, OGs, older guys and older girls. So you see there, the revolution has begun. What does that mean? That means literally that we have woken up a whole bunch of people. So I'm going to put it on the record right now only because, man, I can't lie. The video for the record itself is actually awesome. The first guy is Roger from the S1W, and I'm going to play it right here. Even though it's on, yeah, why not? Here we go. What the heck?
Yo, check the mic 1, 2. This is the Unified Martial Arts Network. The UMAN OG League, the founder youth tour plan. Grandmaster Fast Feet, founder and promoter. Listen to the warning. 3 months to the event. Price climbs up the hill starting Saturday morning. Step back and stand up, ages 30 plus only. A pack in the boogie down Bronx, it ain't lonely. Saturday night, February 28th, 22 is the date. We find the cash, total and grand, sealing up your fate. We got pro production, clean divisions, real community vibe. Register now, limited spies, don't be waiting in the drive. From white belts to black belts, we take all ranks in. Karate, taekwondo, kung fu, kempo, let the competition begin. Fighting forms, weapons, every style gets to shine bright. This is the league built for seasoned martial artists, don't write. We pay the cash, never just a trophy, invest in your skill wise. Kill me Derek Williams, earn 500 forms, check the prize. Marty Eubanks did the same, Tito Gates has won 1,000 grand here. Register quick, took the $100 cross the land. You hurting, man, got a knee, hip, or shoulder operation in the way. They thought it was stupid, they called it a lie, but it works every day. Imagine throwing kicks and punches, not being in pain. We are helping them all, whether in the martial arts rain. This little bit had trouble sleeping, she got the rim patch on. I used the boost patch for sustained energy, slept wrong. Got the Liberty patch, foundation of strength, hands are strong. Yes indeed, the technology works on me, planting the productive seed. This is revolutionary, we helping those who suffered and were hurt. Stand back and stand out, ages 30 plus only. LPK in the boogie down Bronx, it ain't lonely. Saturday night, February 28th, 22 that's the day. 3 without a cash, put on the grand, sealing up your face. We got pro production, clean divisions, real community vibe. Register now, limited spies, don't be waiting in the drive. Yo, the clock is ticking, tick tock, tick tock. This deal is hot, runs through Cyber Monday. Don't lock 60 for 2 divisions, that's the compromise fee till 11:59 p.m. ET, December 1st. Then you gotta flee, cause tomorrow the price climbs up the hill. 75 division and 100 at the door, that's the final vision. For 100 to grab, it's got a competitive VIP, up to 3 divisions, 2 plus a custom walkout on value, that's 500, that's the truth. We got 500 grams for 30, 40s, fighting in forms, 500 for 50, 60, 70 plus in the women's grand, weather in all storms, no risk registration for refund. If you can't attend, we building something better, on our legends we depend. Yeah, that's the warning. Don't be a fool. Ask your wife or fiance to get you a VIP gift, that's a cool rule. Figure out VIP per sale, skip the door price, 75. Grandmaster Jerry Fast Feet, Fontanez, gotta survive. See you in the Bronx. We out.
Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that is an awesome song. Yeah, myself and the AI crew did it. So let me explain what the deal is. What's up, Sean? The revolution is on, man. I really feel completely disgusted when I think about how I see the predecessors of these tournament circuits walk into events. Because when they straight up, bro, check it out, I predate NASCAR, PKL, and yes, helped in the development big time of the NBL. That's why I was on not 1 but 2 covers, based on the results. But I never had a promoter promote me. They give a flying F about me. They cared about the bottom line, just getting paid. And I get it because it is business. However, there's ways to do business that makes people satisfied and happy. As an example, you see me wear these rec suits, and a lot of guys that bought these rec suits all over the world, they still got their rec suits. They still look good. They still wear them. Because quality is timeless. Now, let's think about it. How many other uniforms have you gone through with one rec suit. Well, how many tournaments have you gone to and never really had the impact that happened being at the UMAN OG event? That was done on 3 months. Now the countdown is 3 months again. Except last time, at this point, I didn't have 18 people pre-registered. Today ends what would be the $60 deal. $60 for one event. I mean, it says it right there. It changed. It was $50. But there you got $60 early bird special. It ends tonight. And then that $100 deal, there's no t-shirt now. And those are the grand championships. $500 for 30 to 40-year-olds. Fighting in forms. $500 for women in fighting separate. They also compete in all these forms divisions based on age bracket, the women. 50 to 60-year-olds, their own grand champion fighting in forms. And yes, 70 and up. Why not? Now again, if you see there, it was $20, but now it's $25 for the eliminations only. And the VIP presently is $50. Be $75 at the door. There's a whole bunch of benefits still. The $100 is up to 3 divisions. It also gets you accumulation points for a year because you manage the tournament circuit. And the value is probably just shy of $1,000 now because you still have the $500 song. So imagine a song made for you or your loved one or your school. That in itself is worth the price of entry. Now, people pay $100 for dinners in this collective group thing. But to compete, they try to get over. So I'm going to address that now. Since these events are not sponsored by corporations, they have to be self-contained. And since I'm not concerned about anything but bringing people who show respect, honor respect, I should say, then I'm going to keep it very simple. If you're competing, you have options. If you're judging, we'll know you beforehand. That's the biggest part that I must say. This month we will be focusing on getting certified instructors. So if you're interested in becoming a certified instructor, contact me. Yes, this could be done virtually. So that was probably the part that I felt the most disrespected, assuming everybody understands, so they were the old school, what points were. But then, just like the old school, they went to get over. And man, that really, not so much because they wanted to get over, I'll be honest. Because some people just paid a spectator. They said, no, I don't want to miss out anything. Because as a spectator, oh my God. Yes, that's the only thing. Because we do have not a bunch of children. And no respect to the children. We love them all, but they don't love us the same way. I love us, because I am us one. And the revolution has begun. Now, this will inspire other people to promote events. God bless them. In New York City, there used to be multiple events per weekend. Back in the 80s, I remember that. I could go to 2, 3 events. On Fridays, I could go fight teams in the national tournament. Saturday, compete. And then come back Sunday, have another tournament in Mitchell Gym or some high school. So there is more than enough room for what would be multiple tournaments. However, what I'm saying is that those of you who promote, man, stop the bullshit and treat competitors properly. $500 is the most that Shihan Derek Williams has won in many years, according to him. And then someone like Jose, a.k.a. Tito, won $1,000 because he won Grand Champion fighting in forms. And all I'm saying is that I'm looking forward to who's going to be the champion from 30 to 40. Who's going to be the champion from 50 to 60? Who's going to be the over 70 champion? And who will be our women's champion? I'm curious to find out. Because this time, it'll be even better than last time. I know it will. The people who, and I haven't mentioned too many names so far, but I can say, yes, Tito, Jose, a.k.a. Tito, he registered already. Okay, I'll say, and again, I apologize for the titles, guys. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I get confused because I come from Kung Fu initially and then Taekwondo. So even when I heard Us for the first time, it drove me crazy. And then when I researched that word, I found out that it really comes from a Korean that really pushed it, from Kyokushinkai. That's not even Japanese. That started, a style. Anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is that they all pioneers and legends, and I'll say them by first and last names from no disrespect intended for their titles. But Dennis Melendez also, he registered again, and I'm excited about that. But so did a bunch of other people. I got to schedule it. Now, I will be, for those who pre-registered, you still have your song. So, Melendez, let me know who you want the song for. It could be a family member. It could be for yourself. Now, I strongly believe that every major brand that has become international has had at least their own jingle. Their logo, jingles, but never a complete song giving all explicit details of the particulars. So that's why UMAN OG, I'm doing it. That's right. You know, I've been down with hip-hop since the 1970s. DJ Louie Lou is my mellow. How do you like his DJ? My mellow. This was Tila Rock. Before It's Yours. Check that out. I said, check that out. So I go back for a while, and guys, I'm going to be 60. How is that? Wait a second. And I know that's young. And I'm getting younger. Yes. Got the patches on. And I'm going to continue sharing unnecessary pain that you guys are going through. And my challenge, like I said, those of you who are skeptic, let me put a patch on you and do a little test, and then you tell me. You'll be a believer like I was a non-believer. My point is that when you make discoveries and you share the information with good intentions, you can hate me for that if you want. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be using a lot of you guys right now to promote you. What? Yeah, I got some good ideas. I've said this for a while, and I've been going back and forth. But finally, yes. Interview tomorrow. Who's going to be the first one? I'm talking about either you competed, you judged, spectated, timekeeper, scorekeeper, or maybe you were a sponsor. I'm going to interview quite a few people for the next few months. Yes, and if you don't like to be recognized, I'm sorry, because I believe your guys all deserve to get as much shine as possible. And I will be using a lot of the photos. You see, there's a new photo, a new video, only has 3 people. I have a lot of photos, have a lot of videos, have a lot of songs, and a lot of work. But today officially ends. Today is Cyber Monday. Tick-tock, tick-tock. At midnight tonight, no more 60. It'll go to 75, pretty much leading up to the tournament. But this is the difference. A little different. It'll be 75 for 2 divisions, which is basically what's happening this weekend. 60 for 1, and then 75 would have been for 2. So I'll keep 75 for 2 divisions until the end of the month. I'm not here to say that I'm a trailblazer, a trendsetter, or revolutionist, but I'm definitely a thinker, and I'm a businessman. And as a businessman, I know this is relationships, and I love the fact that people were able to rekindle relationships because I relate. I'm on life, huh? What? Guys, I digress. I think that's a little bit. She was asking the question. So, all right. So you know this is live, of course. There's no the bloopers are live, real deal. So again, this weekend that just passed, I did visit a few people, as you can see. Couldn't go as long as I wanted to because of situations that happened at home. However, and rest in peace and God bless to Jazz, mother, So a lot of times I don't get an opportunity to go to events because I have to worry about the safety of my fiance. Last week there was 5 events. Couldn't go to 5 events. So the ones that I do go to, I have a good time because I make sure 9 out of 10 times she's with me because I want to have a good time. I mean, who doesn't want to have a good time? So when you guys invite me places, if I can make it, I say yes. If I can't make it, I'll say no. But when I don't go, it's because something happened. Because otherwise, I'd rather go. So I've already heard. There's been commitments from quite a few people that are coming to compete again, and I'm happy about that. And I am going to focus on promoting, but I am going to focus on, in addition to that, to making sure the infrastructure of running the event smoother than last time. Because the last time it was pretty good considering we caught up towards the end. But I want to make sure I have a strategy that will make things a lot better. Anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to pull the plug tonight. Don't want to make it too long-winded. But thank you very much. 12 o'clock, tick-tock, tick-tock. The special is over. And please do not ask me to stretch it, because it's been well over a month. So you got time right now. Cash App or Zelle, Cash App, Fast Feet, $ Fast Feet 1, Zelle, you guys have the options if you've done it before, or go to UMANOG.com and make a decision on which way you want to purchase. Okay, AB, see ya, we out of here.